they came out and I think at one time they were shooting over 75% from the field. It's a big adjustment. I'm really proud of our group because you're right. Normally on our home floor, we get off to a good start and we start to go and we're making shots and we're doing a lot of things, and that wasn't the case. And to be able to have a team that, and that's what I kept telling them, Julie, it's got to keep chipping away. The shots are going to fall, but we got to guard. And I really felt like in that second period, we really started to turn it on defensively. Picked it up, and, we cut the lead to 5 going into halftime. I know we were down, but I felt like we had a little momentum going in because we had cut the lead down to 5 and felt like we had a couple of stretches there where we could have went in down less than 5. We all understand this is a basketball game, and there's times when you're gonna come out and you're gonna be making every shot, and there's sometimes you're not. And this was one of those games. And so, as a coach, what you have to do is, I just wanted to continue to get them to understand that it's gonna fall, but we have to do the little things defensively. We got to get on the floor and get the 50-50 balls. And all those things. When we started coming back and when we came out of the locker room after halftime, that's what happened.
What did you change defensively? Because it looked like some wide open looks that they rarely get, and then you just forced the issue to look like, or how many turnovers you had in the second half.
Well, I think what we did is we turned up the pressure, and then we went to, as some people would call it, some junk defense. We face guarded a couple of kids, and we did. We're the type of staff and that we try to do we're going to do whatever it takes for our team to win. And so we just added some different things and started switching up our defenses and started switching up from zone and to man to different things. And I think those things sometimes can really hurt you.
Coach, you look at a game like this where the shots are not always falling and really you have to win it down the stretch with defense. Do you see games like that very beneficial?
And it is very beneficial. I look at, it was down to 3 points, I think, with 5 minutes to go. So you have to be able to be in a position where you get those stops. You make smart decisions on the offensive end, and you keep building off of that. And so I definitely look at that, and I look at every game. These past 3 games have all been tight and close games, and they're going to be that way. This is conference, and this is a tough conference, and a good. Randy's a great coach and does a great job with that team. And so yes, and I think it's good for our team. It's great for our team to see that even though they didn't shoot the ball that well in the first quarter, that they can come out defensively and keep building and building. And you could see that in the huddle when we came back out and they had to call the timeout after that first part of the second half. I could see it in my kids' eyes that they're going to continue to keep doing whatever, and that's what, as a coach, that's what you love to see.
Non-conference, you had that luxury of the bench play. It was able to really come in and provide a lot of points. The past 3 games, those have been cut down to single digits. Like you have to have a lot more come from starters. How have you guys adjusted to that?
Well, I think as a coach and a coaching staff, what you look at is when you're in tight situations and we have a veteran group, you got to have those veterans on the floor. And there's nothing that our bench hasn't. Whitney Creech and all those kids they're still learning, and it's nothing that they have done. But as a coach, your best, you have to put your best 5 out on the floor that you feel like that has been in those positions before. And so, just has happened that way in the past 3 games. That's the way it's been. So, I think this, as I told them out in the middle of the jump circle, at the end when we huddled up, this was a great team win.
Sort of to piggyback off of that, it's like Kendall Noble these past couple of games. It's almost like she's last year's kind of Kendall Noble. She's been sort of spreading things out this year, but she seems to be taking over. Do you sort of see that?
Well, I think we all understand and know that, when you get to conference play and, sometimes when you're playing, there's different people that, they're going to always focus on Kendall because everyone knows who Kendall is as a player and what she can do. The greatest thing about her is she has the opportunity to do so many other things. Even when if she's not scoring 20, you look at the box score and she's got 10 assists, 10 rebounds, and 8 steals. So she just brings so much to the table, and this team is just growing. And, what we did tonight is, we felt like that the player that was guarding her couldn't guard her at times. So, we always try to take advantage of the players in situations, and everyone is growing every single game, and they're growing with each other, and that's what we want to do. We want to continue to do that until we can, they say you're supposed to be playing your best basketball in February. Well, we're in January, and we're trying to get there every game. Practice and games, that's what we're working for.
This is 2 games where Ivy's really gotten into foul trouble recently. How have you guys had to adjust to not having her for
It's a big adjustment because we don't have much size over there on the bench. But, again, I think as a coaching staff and as a team, they understand that. We always try to put them in position in practice where they understand and know that we're going to have to go 4 guards sometimes and do the things that we need to. And I think it all comes down to people just being ready to adapt to the situations and handle adversity. And when they get their chance, just giving everything they got.
Thoughts on the crowd today?
No, it was awesome. It was so, before the game started and, before the players went out on the floor, I told them to enjoy this moment. It's always awesome when you can have a chance to play in front of 4,000, 5,000 people. And so just really appreciative to the school system for getting, these kids here and having the opportunity for us to have, spread the red and do this education thing because, and I'm thankful and I thank Randy, Coach Norton before the game and appreciated him taking this game and taking the early game because that changes up a lot of different things when you do that. So I'm very appreciative of him. So the crowd was awesome. I hope people will, again, I kind of said it out there, but, Sunday's a big game for us. I know Saturday a big one for the guys, and I just hope people will come out and support this group.
Just your early thoughts on MTSU, Taipei
Yeah.
down there. I mean, it's
Taipei's playing really, really well, she's a senior, and I think she understands and knows. But everybody knows it's going to be a battle. It always is, and we look forward to it. We look forward to the competition, and we look forward to having the opportunity to protect our home court.
Any other questions for Coach?
Thank you.
Congratulations.